I have no life. I'm on an org. I have 18k earned and 60k plus PR. I could probably become a tier 1 pro.
Yo, what is up, boys? This is Jaith. Welcome back to another episode of Road to Tier 1 Pro. In today's episode, we're going to be going over the load session games. So it's basically how we qualify top 33 to be able to play the reboot games in GrandRoyale. I am using a webcam for today's video. I might try to make this a every video thing. But now you guys have to subscribe and you have to like right now. Alright, let's get right into this video. So we ended at 22nd place. I know my webcam is blocking it right now, but I'm not going to change my webcam. Our match history was looking pretty good. I'm going to be going over these two games, game number 5 and game number 10. Game number 5, I think I had one of the best clutches in the most important times in my Fortnite career, probably. And game number 10, we totally elo bugged this game, or not elo bugged, but we like timed it perfectly, and it was totally intentional. So I'll talk about that, and I'll talk about ways that you can improve your like game timing in tournaments. So getting right into half zone, we were 160 above. Our loot was absolutely stacked. I had 6 chili chugs, 2 launch pads, max heals. Shadow had pretty good heals himself, blue pump, harpoon, and Savage had 4 peppers, 2 splashes, 3 minis, and a pad of his own as well. So we pretty much have everything we need to win this game. We're just going to look for more surge here to make sure we don't die, because 9 more players have to die. And then we'll also need surge for moving zone. So it's definitely important that we keep our surge up. God, the creative is so loud. I'm going to splash this once. We're going to pad in. We find a really good spot up against this wall where I can build metal. Notice how when I went to take this wall, I had both of my teammates standing there with me, just in case someone else was behind the wall and wanted to edit on us. We would all be together, ready to help. So we claim a little section, and now we're going to look back for surge. We get a little bit of tags there. So now we're 504 above, 568 above. So we're looking pretty good for this zone, and we're also looking good for next zone. Now they're trying to run pre-edits there. I almost get boxed. We're basically just going to leave it alone, and Savage tunnels out to safety. So it's looking good. I'm able to get this kill, but we can't harpoon it because it goes behind the hill. But we're going to try to tarp to it eventually, look to see if we can get anything. Then we hear someone else harpooning it, so we can't get it. We pop these peppers first, the normal peppers, because we're all pretty much max health, so we don't need to waste the chili chugs. Right here, I definitely could have padded. We had 2, but I was going to save them and do little low pads during moving. So I decided to full tarp and brick, and I'm basically just staying ahead. This is basic stuff. Notice how my teammates are right on me. Everyone's right together during first moving. All they're doing is sitting on me, blocking our back. And if we're going to look for a kill, we're going to do it at the front of the tarp, not in the back of the tarp. So there was one mistake made right here, and I'm going to go into drone free. I'm pretty sure it's about to happen. And this is Muzz, Rokane, and Joji coming in from behind us. So we didn't block our back enough. And we're going to get punished for that. So I'll go to Savage's perspective because he's the one that goes down in the back. He just gets 3-2-1 instantly, and he's going to go down. Now, right here, I tried to make a play on them in order to get something out of it because I have 300 wood. Shadow has 87 builds. So now we're playing duo for the rest of the game, and it's not even second moving yet. So I'm actually going to finish getting us in. And I'm calming to Shadow right here. We're going to low pad if it plays far. So I'm pretty sure we do. But then it ends up playing back, so we're not going to low pad anymore. Now, because I know like the circumstances, which we are a duo, and we don't have unlimited builds. We're about 500 each. I am going to start looking for a refresh. So when I do just a little bit of damage, I'm going to play like more aggro than I would if we were a trio. So it's something to think about. Another thing is, because I played directly back, Shadow wanted to go up there, but I know that we own all these builds, so I know there's definitely opportunities for kills. I'm trying to find exactly where our builds are. I see it, and I realize it goes back here. I'm just running through. Now that path doesn't look right. I realize this is our builds. I'm going to get a 16 white tag on that guy, so I know I want to aggro this. actually get this wall and somehow get the kill through that little opening. I guess it wasn't his builds. And we do get a little bit of builds from that, but not too many. I missed a free kill right there. I didn't know he was low, obviously. I'm just trying to get into zone. Now I realize I'm tanking, so we're going to play Chugs, and we're going to cut this whole team off. Now I cut this guy off right there, missed the shot, unfortunately, but at least, you know, we're slowly finding our place in zone. So now when zone goes back, we're going to use Chugs again and cut through storm. This time we don't take as much, and we're able to claim ahead. So we're just going to cut these teams off, and we're going to break forward and block her back. Pretty basic. Now I'm just trying to claim. Shadow is getting aggroed, and I know I'm full health, so I can like take a shot here. I hit a nice shot for 104. And then as soon as he goes to swing his pickaxe, I'm going to rewind that back. I'm looking through my cone. And as soon as he goes to swing at my cone is when I'm going to edit my cone down. And he can't cancel his pickaxe animation, which is going to allow me to get shut off for free. And luckily I hit a big one. So I see him right there. He misses it. Now I see him pull out his pickaxe. He goes for the swing. I reset the cone. And then I'm able to bump him for 105. So that was a nice duo wipe right there. I'm going to get all the loot for that. And I'm going to meet back up a Shadow here. Now this game is about to be Final Zone. Final Zone is going to pop in like 1 second. And there are 27 people alive. So that was something that Savage was commenting to us. He just kept saying, like, there's still 28 alive. Like, you need to play for placement here. I hit a nice 152 on that guy. Now, Liquid Stretch and Commandant were actually trying to come to our back tarp there. I didn't notice it. But Shadow is able to take them down. He's going to get both of those kills to Storm. So from this point, there's 22 alive. We're just going to try to claim ahead here. Now notice how I'm just spamming my builds ahead. I'm putting walls everywhere. I'm putting floors because I had so many builds. I was about 4-4, 5 or something. I make a little bit of a bad play here. This guy gets in my face. I missed the shot, but luckily Shadow gets the kill. Saves my life. And now I'm just going to claim everything. I'm shooting up with my AR to take these. Make sure they're ours. Claiming ahead without trying to take any more storm damage. I'm going to spray through this metal. And right out of the corner of my eye, right here, I see this player trying to get in zone. So what I'm going to do is as I break through, I'm going to immediately hold this wall. And I even comment to my teammate, I'm going to edit so that he knows when this guy breaks the wall, I'm going to edit my wall, and then we can kill him. And we do. So I get a nice little siphon there. I'm going to claim this floor back myself. Now, Shadow is the one with a flopper and a splash. So at this point, I'm pretty much going to go for kills. So when Shadow gets away, I'm just going to edit. I'm able to take down Degen. I get a nice cheeky angle here, and I max pumped Nosh. Now I have more health than Shadow because I got 2 kills. I get a 3rd kill right there, which puts me at a health advantage. And I hear someone up top here. I'm going to go up. I tag him, and he dies to Storm, and I get the kill for it. So that was a 13-kill win, duo clutch, coming out of me and Shadow. Super clutch in terms of vibes and points. We were in the dumpsters, and it was not looking good. So that was a huge... that was a huge game. And probably one of my best clutches. Okay, now this last game is a little bit confusing, but we had about 90 or 87 points with 40 minutes left, but we only had 1 game to play. So what we're going to do is we're going to wait to queue up until we get to the 20 minute mark, around there I'd say, maybe like 21. And what that does, so an average Fortnite game lasts around 23 to 24 minutes. It's about 23 and a half. So if you queue up at around 23, 22, 21 minutes left in the tournament, what it means is teams in their head are going to think, okay, we can key this game and we can die and get another game while getting placement for it, because everyone has that same mentality. So that's what we did, hoping that the game would be dead. So we have 89 points right here, knowing that a win is 25, so that'll put us at 115 if we win the game. Now we just need a 5-kill win, puts us at like 120. You know, in that case, we should qual because EU is 121. Maybe we'll need a 6-kill win. And we thought that that was our best chance of qualifying. So that's what we do. And you'll see that this game is super dead. But because our loot was so bad, we end up keying here. We chase Muddsy down. I don't know how I'm able to kill him here. I don't think I should have been able to. I hit a nice pump and I kill him with my last 2 bullets. So this was a nice little cheeky kill. Now, the lobby was dying out. So there was 80 alive when I just got that kill. Let's see how many alive there are now. So now there's 54 alive. And we actually costed Reverse 2K his qualify for the victory path. I feel bad, but it is what it is. So what we did was we baited this big pot right here. And a P90. So to them, walking up, you know, they come to get this big pot and they get triple pumped. So yeah. We'll just see how this unfolds. And we triple pump him, we're able to kill him. Savage actually dumps on Summer. I mean, that was crazy. And from this point, we're just going to spray down this car. Shake him down. And we can chase down their third and get the kill. So now that'll be 4 kills already. And we said we needed around 6 in the win. And there's only 43 players alive, 42 players alive. So people are dropping like flies. Now we get pushed and stormed by a third team. And I tell my teammates basically like, no, we can fight this, it's okay. And the reason is because I know that these players are taking a storm fight this far into storm because they want to back out and play another game. So they're going to be playing really aggressive, like stupidly aggressive, and they're going to make some mistakes. So that guy gets fried. I'm going to go up on him, but I get sprayed. I'm trying to go up, but I can't really go up. So eventually I'm going to start to chop him. So I chop him out, and then I just go for the classic. Edit him down. He misses his shot. I take my time. Hit him for 100, and he dies. So that was quick and easy. My teammates were also staring at me to help. And from here, we just spray and collapse on them. Nice little one max pump right there. And Shadow is going to clean him up. So now we are at 7 kills this game. And we just have to make it out of storm, basically. I'll put it in ×4. But there are 29 players alive. Second zone just closed, and there's 30 alive. So that is exactly what I mean by queuing up at the right time, because these are the type of games you can get in. There's 22 alive, 20 alive, 19 alive, 18 alive. This 17. This game is dying so quickly. 16. So yeah, I mean, we played it pretty smart. 15, and right here, this was probably the best part, is we noticed that this team was a trio, and we looked at, we hit tab, and we could tell that there was only like 1 or 2 full trios left, and they just came padding out of storm, which means they have to be weak. So we're pretty much just going to sit here and hold them. We build up a little bit, and we just want to make these guys shambles because we know they're a full trio. Once we get a lot of tags on them out of the air, we're just going to pad right onto them. And we just don't want them to have any chance at recovering from being weak. We're just griefing them, we're spraying them. Savage gets a kill. I'm just going to speed this up. We were definitely playing a little hesitant because we wanted to like stay stacked, but we also wanted to key for kills just in case, you know, there was another trio alive and we didn't get the win. We got another kill on to Nounsy, and we're pretty much just hard spraying here. Polarized was giving us a lot of trouble, I can't lie. Eventually I had to come over and handle it myself. I take out Polarized. I'm going to tarp us into zone, and you will see there are 7 players alive right now.
We don't even need to push this guy. We see that he's alone, so we pretty much just sit here and spray him with our P90 and our AR until he runs out of builds. And then he runs out of builds, and he stands there in the open, and we get the kill. Now we notice that he didn't instantly die, so we know that there's one more or two more. And then we look at our tab, and we realize everyone in the game is solos except for us. So quite literally... Oh no, my drone is so far. I gotta drive this thing across the whole map. So quite literally, we were the only trio left, and there were 6 alive, so it's 6 solos. From this point, we're just going to spray everybody. We're not going to let anyone have any chance at 1v3ing us. If you notice my builds, I only have 5 builds. So, here we are. Just hard spraying over and over again until he runs out of builds. And finally, I see this last player coming in, and we're not going to give him any chance at 1v3ing either. I tell Savage to just get down, and then we just spray. And GG. So that is how you get a super free lobby. You time it perfectly from that 23 to 21 minute mark, and you can get a really good last game. This goes for all tournaments, Cash Cup, Stream Hacks, FNCS, anything really. So yeah, that is how we qualified for the victory path. I think that clutch was insane from the first game, and it definitely, like, it was definitely everything for us. If we didn't have that win, then we wouldn't have been in a situation to even have a chance at winning this last game. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. I hope I was able to explain some things to you, and I hope you learned a lot. Make sure to drop a like and a sub and a comment and all that good stuff, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.